We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry of the game. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. They're trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Eagles nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Rookie Jalen Reagor, the intended target that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Wentz on the give to Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. He sets to fire, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem. Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. That's caught inside the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 47's the mic, boy. 47.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Switch it. Come here, switch it.
Jones to throw on third down. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Eagles, nothing.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Wayne Goldman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Giants 21. Eagles, nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Brandon Ayuk on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Wentz to his rookie wideout Rager for an Eagle 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The tackle made.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A gain of 50.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
Sanders,
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 38, Wentz, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wentz. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Isaac Yedem picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. First down and much more here for Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone to give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running right, here's Sanders. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Sanders, the ball.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Throwing now is Wentz. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Wentz. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Come on. Watch tight. Tight ends.
Solid.
On first down, Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tackle made by Julian Love. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
87. Motion. Mike 7. Mike 7. Let's go, D. Let's go. Mike 7. Here we go.
Wentz going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Wentz. Being chased out left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. 28. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
3 down. Mike 28. Mike 28.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Wayne Goldman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
It's 2nd down.
46 down, man. 5-4.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Julian Love picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll set up to throw to Barkley on the check down.
Jones.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That's complete to Slayton. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 34.
That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2nd down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And it's complete. They're going to get the 1st. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
His pass caught at the 4. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Giants just continue to pour it on.
Is good.
Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Eagles nothing. Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Play to Jalen Rager. A gain of 4. And
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
44-yard line.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Eagles nothing.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence. And the Giants are going to get the football back.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Check, 47.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Giants.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
The 15-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now Wentz. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Lorenzo Carter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that will extend this big lead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Not much there, only a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rager catches it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Let's go. Great. Run. Big good.
Wentz now on 1st down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
2nd down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
And goal at the Eagles' 6-yard
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Slam, slam. Check three. Deuce.
Another try for Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Jones. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off for this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Eagles.
And this will be a touchback. No return for Ayuk.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And this one incomplete.
Intended for Miles.
So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Wentz to throw again. Open right side, complete to Rager. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants.